Three, two, one. Hello. What's up?
Hi.
Okay,
Hi.
so
So wait, did I tell you? I forgot to tell you.
what?
I've been reading webtoons again, and then there's this webtoon that's like really hella creepy and really good. Um, Let me give me 1 second. Let
We'll
me
talk about that.
look
We'll
for the
talk
name.
about that in a
No,
second. Prepare it.
no.
This is the tease. This is the teaser. We'll talk about it
Fine.
after the theme song. Okay, so hi.
Hi. Can you
Okay,
hear my fan? Can you hear me type?
yeah, I can hear you type, but I can't hear your fan, so that's okay. We
Okay.
welcome to another episode of another. What?
Welcome to another episode of
Yeah,
another
yeah.
frightening
You
real life. I
you
mean,
got me off of my groove. I was
thank
there.
you.
I was on a
You're welcome.
roll, and then
Anytime.
you just
Anytime.
you just make the show come to a
Oh,
halt. Uh-huh.
thank you. Anytime.
Okay. So today we are going to be talking about monsters, right? Today,
Yes. I
yep.
was I was waiting for you to like play on your soundboard like dun 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 or something.
Oh
I'm like, oh
no, that's
okay.
a very good idea. Get
Never mind. You already
I should get
did do
that.
it, so
Yeah, I'll get that next time.
never.
Also,
Okay. Go.
we'll
What's up?
play another fact or fic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this time, remember last episode I said that um we no, I was going to do a theme song for fact or fic, and that's what I
That never
did.
happened.
So we are going to be hearing for the first time in Farts history the theme song for fact or fic. Okay?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why don't we get started with the show? Here we go. I have a question for you.
Why do you seem so scared?
Hi, I'm Niña.
And my name is Andrew.
I like how
Welcome
I
to
don't hear
Frightening,
anything.
Alarming, Real Life Tales Show, a podcast where we talk about scary things that may or may not have happened in real life.
You don't know? I thought like you already don't. Oh my god.
I am genuinely freaked out. So sit back, relax, and try not to go crazy with fright.
Aren't we all crazy?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, so apparently Ninya couldn't hear the theme song, so give me a second to adjust it a little bit.
It's
Um,
okay. I'll live without hearing the theme song.
you won't hear anything because it's how it was set up. So,
Then this is my life now.
okay, how about this? Can you hear this? Can you hear me?
I can hear you
Okay,
fine. I just don't
now
hear
we're
like
gonna do
the
the
theme song
applause.
or
Can
anything.
you hear the applause?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear that pause
Okay,
now.
that's good. All right. Welcome.
I like how we started and we never really checked, like, because usually we do check, like, okay, is everything working? I can hear you, yada, yada, yada. And then, like today, it's like, are you ready to start? Yeah, okay, I'm going to start recording. Okay.
In true fashion, we started without thinking. So, welcome to another
Correct.
episode of the Frightening, Alarming Real Life Tales show. I am Andrew, and I'm here with my best friend, Ninya. Hi.
You edited the first part, didn't you?
What?
Are you going to cut the first part that we started without thinking?
No, I'm gonna include that. Okay, so
Okay. Hi.
here in my notes, I've got some stuff. So every
Hi,
once in a
stuff.
yeah, hi stuff. Every once in a while, we are gonna be doing like accountability checks. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call this segment,
Accountability check sounds like so boring.
but basically we're gonna be. I haven't thought of a fun name for it yet, but basically we are going to be making follow ups on
Skill
previous
checks.
episodes that we've done before. So things we've
What
talked
does that
about.
mean?
Uh, you'll find
Explain.
out. So okay, hold on. Let me cough.
Hi,
Okay.
Douglas.
Yeah, you can hear the dogs. Basically, we are gonna be um So I listen to every episode after it's released, and then I make notes on that, so I know what we can like
Oh, okay.
tackle on the next episode, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, um, I have some notes here that I want to address with you and everyone listening, our friends on Farts.
Hi. Hi,
So,
friends.
this is
We
called
have
the
friends.
Untitled
Hi.
segment. There's no name for it. Okay, so first of all, we never talked about the Twitter hacking last
What
episode.
hacking? What Twitter hacking?
You already
There was a
forgot.
hacking?
You were the one who brought it up in the first place, and
Did
then
I?
you forgot about
I
it.
don't remember
Yeah, you
shit.
brought it up in the first place. Do you want me
I
to
always
play
forget shit.
receipts? You were like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so last week, remember how I lost my internet, right? And I didn't have
Yeah, yeah,
access
yeah.
to my socials. I couldn't go on Facebook. I couldn't go on Twitter. I couldn't even watch videos
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube. I couldn't even, like
Sucks for
watch
you.
porn. I don't know. Um, yeah, so when I did finally have some access using my cellular data, I saw that the Twitter account for FARTSPod was hacked.
Oh wait, I remember. Yeah,
So
we talked about this.
someone started posting on the FARTSPod Twitter some creepy shit that I did
Did
not.
I wait? Let me check that one because I look at it? I know we talked about it, but I'm like thinking, did I look at it? Go
Okay,
on, keep
so
keep talking.
we okay, so first of all, if you're not following our FartsPod Twitter, it's at FartsPod. And basically last week there was like these set of tweets that I didn't tweet. Okay, I run the Twitter of FartsPod.
I have access, but I don't really open it.
Uh-huh. Okay, so
Hi.
first it starts with hello in like weird characters and stuff like that. And then the next tweet is like I'll be taking over now, and then it gets creepy, and then it goes that's the next tweet. And then the tweet after that is 6D 79 70 6B. You get what I mean? And then after that it's what is this? It's in weird font. Listen to our
I'm still
podcast or
trying to
else.
scroll.
And then
Okay.
also, okay, so that was actually the last tweet, and then it was me. I finally
Mm.
had access to it the day after, and then I looked and I was like, okay, so someone had access to this account and started posting creepy shit. Okay, I
Nice.
I just want to say that it wasn't me, and I have no idea. I'm blaming Niña for this one
Wow. Thanks.
because she's the only other
Blaming the
person.
person who barely even goes
Uh huh.
to
Uh huh.
Twitter.
Uh huh. Sure.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
You're the only one who has access to the Twitter, and
Oh, I found it.
uh
It took
huh.
me a while.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So
Mm.
that's what happened last week. That's the hacking that happened in our Twitter. Um. Frankly, I couldn't be bothered to you know to find out who did it or like where it was logged on.
Whatever.
Um. Because first of all,
Can you even can we
I
track that?
yeah, you can. Because
Oh
first of
really? I
all,
did
I
not
don't know how
know.
to check, and then second
Okay,
of
so
all,
that's why you didn't bother.
second of all, I'm too lazy, and then third of all, last and third of all, it's on brand with the creepy shit, so I'm gonna keep it there. Um, the second one is okay. So last week, Ninya, you talked about something about a kidnapping.
Did I?
Yep,
What
it
did I
was
say?
during a fart. It was during a factor fic, and I was recounting this kidnapping that happened, and then you started going a little bit off tangent, but still on but still
As
on the
always.
topic on the topic. Um,
Uh-huh.
about another kidnapping, and you weren't sure if it was real or not. So I want to ask you if
I don't even remember.
is
You can't
this
ask me shit because I can't
is
remember shit.
oh my god.
I'm pretty sure we had the conversation wherein this is your assignment, and I'm pretty sure I told you I'm not gonna remember this, and here I am not remembering anything.
So
Uh,
everyone give Ninya a round of applause.
Yay!
I guess we will never find out if that was real or not. Um, because I am not going to hold her accountable anymore after that. And also,
No, never
okay,
hold me accountable. I don't
last
remember shit.
last thing is I find after like what 13 episodes, like as every episode progresses, my voice gets progressively huskier, and then I start doing this
Really?
I start talking like there's like something on my throat, and then
Mm-hmm.
okay, if in singing it's called vocal fry. So Lady
Mm-hmm.
Gaga does it a lot. She goes, yeah, yeah. So that's vocal fry.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Um,
okay.
so I listen to myself, and every episode, I just get progressively more vocal fry with my voice. I don't know, and it's
Fry.
annoying me. So I'm trying to fix that. Um, I am trying to actively train my voice not to do that anymore. I don't know what's causing it. Probably it's because my
Can
mouth
I
is so
defend myself?
close. Okay, in what?
In the fact that like with the podcast, I do listen to our podcast, but not when it's out. It's like whenever like I feel like it. So I do listen to it. I do remember like some points like what you do, but like I remember like, oh, okay, I should do this, and then I don't type it down or anything, and then the next episode comes and I'm like, I totally forgot what I just listened to.
This is my best friend, everyone. So
Hi, hi, hi. Nice to meet
just
everyone. Hi, hello,
right. Yeah. So that's
hello.
it. That this is the untitled accountability check segment. We'll do this once every few
I am
weeks.
always at fault. If that's the case, then I'm 99% at fault.
Okay, so what were we? Okay, speaking of forgetting stuff, what were we gonna be? What were we gonna? Wait, hold on. Let me fix my sentence. What were we going to be talking about? You said earlier.
I remember you mentioning at some point
No,
that
you were starting
you sent
to.
me a message. You sent me a message and then you were telling me that, oh, Nins, I just realized we talked about this, and then I was supposed to post something on some social media, and then like I'm like, I don't know.
No, it wasn't that. You mentioned something earlier about webtoons.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Wait, give me 1 second. Let me try to see. Okay, it's here.
I
So
love
I've
how you
been.
just forgot what you were talking about earlier.
Of course, it's normal. It's me. So I'm back to reading webtoons for the past few weeks
Uh
because
huh.
I don't like to open like another tab for like manga because back then I
Wait,
usually read it
hold on.
on
What's the
manga.
difference between manga and webtoons?
General difference is that manga is source wise it's mostly Japanese, uh in a way it's Japanese comics, and then with the webtoons it's generally Koreans. It's a Korean made or sourced comics, and then almost all webtoons are colored, like full on colored, while mangas are typically black and white. And then they do
Okay,
have like colored, but like it's a
black and
rare
white.
case.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
anyways, I've been reading this webtoon. It's called Tales of Terrible Things. It's every sort of chapter or page is different from the next one. It's not a continuous story or whatever, but it's really interesting. It draws you in, and then it's really creepy. That's it. So yeah,
So,
that's it.
What do you mean every page is like what?
Say for example, every chapter is basically different from like the previous one. They don't have any connections at all, so
Uh-huh.
you can start wherever. Yeah, and then like unless it does say part one, part two, then that's the continuation. But like everything else, they don't connect to one another. And then basically, the Tales of the Terrible. The summary of it is a collection of short stories featuring both human and inhuman monsters.
Oh, that's cool. Where are you reading that?
hmm it's I downloaded an app called Webtoon because
Oh,
I
okay. It's just
usually
called
read on
Webtoon.
yeah, it's just called Webtoon. I'll send you a link right now.
All right.
Let me go do that.
I'll put that in
You
wherever.
should read it. It's like really interesting. Yeah,
Um,
just put it in wherever
if I have time. I'm literally like doing a lot of things.
because it's really. I know.
Speaking of a lot of things, I uploaded the I okay. I'm doing the vocal fry again. I notice it. Okay. I uploaded
Oh, you
the
uploaded the one on Twitter
no,
and
not on
Facebook.
Twitter. I uploaded on my YouTube. So before I went to Facebook, I
Mm,
was on YouTube, right? And I started uploading
yeah.
videos and stuff like that. And I stopped on YouTube and then I went to Facebook and
Mm-hmm.
then now I'm starting to upload all my Facebook videos onto YouTube and then
Mm-hmm.
surprisingly people that I don't know are watching it
Nice.
and
Hi, people we don't know.
one of those videos was my trip to Iloilo. Does
Oh,
this ring?
nice. The one where we saw each other for like
Yeah.
God knows how long.
Yeah, so that
Yeah,
was
that was nice.
it's on YouTube now. So if you go check the YouTube, it's like a 30-minute vlog. It's super funny, super heartwarming. And then also I included there were parts of the like because before farts we had a podcast that was never released,
Never released.
but I have the audio files.
Audio. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So I used some of those audios. We talked about how we met and then we talked about some of our
Mm-hmm.
adventures and then apparent you told the famous story of me farting onto the phone,
Yep.
the infamous story. So that was there as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just go check it out. It's on YouTube. Um, www.youtube.com/the Andrew Tops. So anyway, we are gonna be playing Fact or Fic today. So are you ready, Nins, to
Yeah.
hear the theme song for Fact or Fic?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. In three, two, one. Do you wanna know which one is real or a lie? Fact or fic, 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 fact or fic, fic, fic. You gotta choose one and I will verify. Fact or fic, 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 fact, fact or fic. Fact or fic. I, fact or fic.
I mean, it is possible. Like, there are, like, cases. So I'm gonna say,
Fact or fake, 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 fake. Yeah. What'd you think?
every time you say fic, it reminds me of the word fig. That's it. That's my thoughts on it.
Did you hear your voice?
You're welcome. Anytime.
Did you hear
Yes.
your voice? Okay. So,
Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
welcome to Fact or Fake. So, I'm going to give a sentence or two recounting a frightening event, and it's Niña's job to guess whether it happened in real life, or was it a fact, or it was a product, or was it a product of someone's imagination? It could be a song, a movie, or a book. In other words, fic. So that's fact or fic. And are you ready for your first fact or fic?
Sure. Do you want me to make it sound more uninteresting? I
I
can
put all this
try.
I put all this effort and then you're just like, sure. Okay.
Love you too.
Okay. Here we go. This is your first fact or fic. A building in Los Angeles was put under lockdown because people inside were being infected by a virus that stemmed from rabies. Is it fact or fic?
For some reason, I thought it was like, oh, Corona? And then the next thing was like, bubonic plague. Is it Black Plague? And I'm like, no, it could. I'm gonna say fiction.
And you
I mean, it
are.
is possible, but like,
Okay. Ready? That's
yeah,
it?
go.
You
Yeah,
are
sure.
correct. So, that was actually the plot of a movie
Movie.
in
Yeah.
2008 called
Mm.
Quarantine. It's a fun film. I watched it. And it has like Quarantine 1, Quarantine 2, and I'm not sure. Quarantine 3? I think the
Mm.
3 is a reach. I'm not sure. But I'm sure of 1
Mhm.
and 2. Okay. You have 1 point. Now,
Yay.
here is your second fact or fic. A vampire in Kentucky murdered the parents of his girlfriend. He was caught, tried, and now he's in jail. Is it fact or fic?
Pick.
Are you sure?
You said the vampire.
Uh-huh. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you are... You are wrong! Nins, you are wrong!
What?
Okay, so there is this. Okay, so the man in question is
His
okay.
name's Vampire,
No,
or
his
last
name
name's
is
Vampire.
Rod Farrell, and there's this cult in the U.S. where it's
Oh,
like
okay.
just vampires. They call themselves vampires, and one of
Oh.
them went rogue, and then because he was a troubled teenager, and then he ended up
Mm,
killing his girlfriend's parents, and
mm.
I'm not sure if he is still alive. But it did happen, so that was a thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You got that
So that's
wrong.
why you kind of threw me off. It was like you made a mistake saying vampires. I think you're supposed to say someone instead of the word vampires. And
No, that
you
was on
double checked
purpose.
yourself. So I'm like, oh, okay.
He
Yeah,
believes
exactly.
that he is a vampire, so you know I'll call him a
Mm,
vampire. All right,
okay.
you have 1 point. Can you get 2 points? This is like the highest you can go for this round of fact or fic. Here we go.
Okay.
An elusive animal was reportedly seen in 1180 by King Sverre of Norway. It would later be known as the Kraken. Is it fact or fic? Nins, this is an audio
Mm,
podcast. I'm gonna need to
fact.
hear
I
how
mean,
you think.
it's possible. Hmm?
I'm gonna need to hear how you think, not just, like stay silent when you're thinking. I'm gonna need answers. So is it fact or fic?
Oh, it's fact.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it's an animal, and then like back in the day, like people do see random wild animals, and then they consider it something else or some.
Okay. You're locking on to fact, and you are correct. So it is fact. It's based off of the giant squid. So, people back then when they saw something huge, like they were deathly afraid of the sea because They don't know what was beyond the
Yeah.
sea. They didn't know the earth was round back then. So like people in the like sailors found like these weird creatures, and then they were like, "Oh my god, this is a monster," and stuff like that. And yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's like always the
you
thing.
got 2 points. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, we will never beat last episode where you got 3 points, and that's
No,
fine.
that's not gonna happen again.
Um, I would like next time. I would like you to compete with someone else again. I want to see who has the potential to replace you, because last time Mars was
Sure.
here, when we played Factor Fic, you won, right?
Yeah.
So now maybe we're gonna invite someone else, and we'll see. We'll see. Right. So speaking of monsters, when we come back, we will be talking
Did we
about
did we talk about monsters?
yeah,
I'm kidding. Go. Yeah, I
all
know.
all of those Factor Fic was about monsters, Nins. Oh my
I know. I'm
god.
kidding.
Ah.
I'm kidding. Love you. Commercial break. Bye.
You know what? I'm gonna play this for you. You deserve this.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this.
Thanks.
You go to bed at night, you lay there, and you take responsibility for yourself. Because nobody's going to take responsibility for you. You roll in your eyes
Okay.
and act like this because you've heard it all before. You've heard it all before. You don't know where the hell I come from. You have no idea what I've been through. But I'm not a victim. I grow from it, and
I
I
think my
learn.
cockroach. I'll be back.
take responsibility
For
for
yourself.
yourself.
So that's it. Thank you so much for listening to Frightening Alarming Real Life Tale Show. We're done. The episode's done. Okay, so Niña went somewhere, and I don't know what she's doing. She has a big fat wallet. I'm just saying that now.
Okay, I'm back. What? I
Nothing.
told you I'll be back.
Okay, well,
Because there's a cockroach. I need to deal with that shit.
when we come back, we will be talking about monsters. So, yeah, we'll be right back.
Scary, petrifying, terrifying, spine-chilling, blood-curdling, horrifying. Got some scary stories that happened to you? We want it, and we'll read it here in the Farts podcast. Email us a voice recording or write to us telling your scary experience at fartspod@gmail.com. Or send us a voice message over the Anchor app and get featured on our next episode.
And welcome back. Okay, so
Hello.
yeah, we are gonna be talking about
Who goes
monsters
first?
today.
Me,
I go
right?
first.
You?
Yep,
Yeah,
because
okay.
you went first last time, so I go first this time.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
There's a story for you in this hand of mine. You can't stop the things I do. I lie. I've searched high and low, wrote down an essay. Now Andrew is back, and there's hell to pay. There's a story for you. And this hand
Okay, here we go. So, gotta finish the. Okay, so my story for today is all about one of the famous. Okay, I'm gonna start it I'm gonna start by saying this. Recently, I fell into a BuzzFeed unsolved hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was binging BuzzFeed Unsolved like all day, all night.
Mm.
So when I realized that the theme was about monsters, I actually had a different theme before this one. And then when
Mm-hmm.
like after binging BuzzFeed Unsolved, I was like, ooh, I want to talk about
Talk about this.
this monster. Okay. Um, I immediately remembered the episode where they went hunting for what may be one of the most famous monsters in the world. And his name, he, she, and its
It
name is
sexist.
Donald Trump. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
like
I, I'm kidding.
you
No,
can't go to the states now.
I'm talking about Bigfoot.
Okay.
Okay, so I love Bigfoot. Like, if in the monster world we have like celebrities, the like the vampires and the werewolves and like stuff like that, Bigfoot is the internet influencer of the monster world. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, they're
he's always in
influential.
trend.
Yeah, like
Same
they're
with Loch Ness monster.
no Loch
Frankenstein.
Ness monster is more of the grandma, like the dinosaur, like the old monster.
Maybe. I don't
Like,
know. I would consider still them that they're still trendy.
okay,
I like,
like
I like how we can imagine that there's a community and then they have this like top one trending.
yeah. There's like a YouTube but for monsters. Okay. There's like Twitter, and then there's like list of trending. Okay, so number one right now is vampires. Okay, anyway. The reason why I think that Bigfoot is one of the internet influencer of the monster world is because it's they're influential like a celebrity, but
Yeah.
relatable. Do you get me?
Relatable by meaning I don't want to see people.
No, okay. So first of all,
I don't want to see people. I don't want to meet people. I don't want to be around people.
people think of Bigfoot like, okay, so like society doesn't get, like, society thinks that my feet are weird. So it's like that, like society thinks Bigfoot's foot is weird. They have hair in places where hair shouldn't be. And like they hate people. So yeah, I'm telling you, they're relatable. They're the relatable monsters of they're the relatable creatures of the monster world. And yeah, so as I was researching into Bigfoot, I found out that there are lots of different names for Bigfoot around the world. So it's not just in the US. It's actually a
All
worldwide
over.
thing. Yeah. So some people think that it's the same species, some people think it's different species. Some
We
people
will
think
never know.
like they're just cousins or something, like how like it's the same creature but like a different race or something like that. Do you get me?
Mm. Yeah.
So in the Himalayas, he's called a yeti. Um he's Yowie in Australia, and apparently in the Philippines it's a capre. So apparently
But
Bigfoot's
technically, in our case, capras live in trees and then they smoke giant ass cigars.
yeah, but they're huge hairy creatures.
But they're not that hairy. They just have long hair, and then it's like hella messy. That's
No,
it.
from what I know, the capres are like super hairy,
All right.
and I know they smell. I don't know
Yeah,
why I
they
know
smell.
that,
And
but I
then,
know
like,
that
as
they
far as I
smell.
know, they smell like they smoke cigars.
See, I told you, relatable. Duh. Okay, so um but in America, um why am I saying it like America? Um
Miracle.
but in America,
Oh, duh.
they are simply known as Bigfoot or, Sasquatch. So that's their
Mm,
names. Over time, over time, people have actually been seeing these strange creatures around the world,
mm,
but they became famous in the US in
mhm.
1958 when a man named Gerald Crew discovered a set of large footprints in the forest. So a local newspaper reported it, and that was when it was known as Bigfoot because that was the term used to describe the creature. Oh, what could this creature be? Who is this Bigfoot? So after
Mm,
that, everyone started calling the Sasquatch a Bigfoot.
mm.
And you do know what they say about people with big feet. Wink, wink. Okay, that
What did they say? Say it.
they have big feet. I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly.
um, okay.
You sound so mean. Like, let people have big feet.
Anyway, it became famous, and people started searching for Bigfoot everywhere.
Mm,
It became this nationwide phenomenon, and like lots of people started seeing sightings. There were evidences of
mhm.
other
Everywhere.
footprints. There was
Mhm.
evidences of strange hair that they couldn't trace to any known animals.
Yeah.
But eventually, okay, so all of this started happening, but in 2003, Michael Wallace came out that
He was the one
no,
who like
not
made up
him,
Bigfoot.
his father, Ray Wallace,
Okay.
was actually behind those first set of footprints that
Mm,
Gerald saw. So he made, according to the BuzzFeed episode that I was watching, Ray Wallace was a local prankster back in the day,
mm,
and he made a cast of big feet out of wood, and then he planted the footprints in the forest for people to see.
mhm.
So, but like, oh, you're probably wondering, oh, this is fake and stuff like that. But at this point, actually, there was so much evidence about around like the country that it was impossible for
Just
someone
one
to,
person
yeah, one
to fake
person,
it.
maybe it's multiple people, but
They're
actually,
all a bunch of pranksters, and then they
yeah,
just want to have fun.
yeah, it's like a secret society of pranksters, like Illuminati or something. Ooh,
But like they're
conspiracy.
pranksters.
Yeah, but they're like pranksters.
They don't want to take over the world. They just want to like fool people
Prank the
and just
world.
make it fun. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So one of the okay, like at this point, there was so much evidence around the country that people were like, okay, but how does that explain all of the others, right?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
most of the hairs that they found could be traced to animals that we know of, but
Hmm.
one of the most realistic evidences of the existence of Bigfoot was a video in 1967 shot by Bigfoot hunters Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin. So this actually turned into people's hobbies. Like this Bigfoot hunting turned into their
A
jobs.
thing. A thing.
Um so these two people went looking for Bigfoot in Six Rivers Forest, and I sent you a link to the
Oh yeah,
footage.
you did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I didn't watch it yet. You
go
want to
watch
watch
it.
it together?
Go watch it now.
Okay. Okay. I'm clicking the link.
Uh-huh.
My phone takes forever to load. to
So
give
I
it like forever to load.
and then I want you to, look at tell
Oh,
me
it's
what you're
on mute.
seeing.
A bunch of people talking.
Can you hear them?
Let me check. Yeah, I've seen this video before.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think it's from Animal Planet.
Okay. So tell me what you're seeing.
I see. Yeah, I see Bigfoot.
Okay. Like what can you describe the video? Like this is an audio podcast.
It's this. It looks like a gorilla, but it walking. It looks like it's walking like it's human.
Uh-huh. And
It's it's it. That's it. I don't know what
what you
because it's
think?
black and white. It's black and white. I can't say anything more.
What did you think?
It's interesting
Do
because
you what do you mean? Like what do you mean it's interesting?
I've seen like before na like people do talk about Bigfoot, and then like they talk about this specific video because this is like the only quote unquote only video where Bigfoot was captured on camera because he's hella elusive and all that, right? So with this one, they talked about like how it's not possible that this was fake because back in the day, um, like technology couldn't be that good yet to, or like no one would hire some professional, you know, makeup artist or something to like create the giant suit, you know.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Okay, so I actually asked Tirso what he thought of the video, and he said that he thinks it's just a man in a costume.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you are right. This is the only piece of evidence that even scientists and experts can't prove false. Okay,
Really like
this
ignore the because
this uh-huh.
it's the only one I think that's like really what's it called?
Words.
My brain just shut down.
Meow.
Word. This is the only one that they can't prove because they asked like back in the day. I think Walt Disney or some people
Okay,
who
I'll get
worked
to
for
that. I'll get
Disney
to
that
that.
can you replicate a suit.
I'll
Okay,
get
so
to that.
we will most likely watch the same thing.
Yeah, it's on BuzzFeed. Girl.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so
Mm,
apparently,
mm,
they tried to like the experts and scientists tried to recreate the video, and the way that the
mm.
Sasquatch moved, uh,
Was walking.
yeah, the way it moved, it was possible like to replicate when they hired a trained athlete to do the walking. But according to the athlete felt uncomfortable and he couldn't maintain the stride, and like he couldn't maintain the walking for like a long period of time. And you saw the video, right? And it
Mhm.
it was super long.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's not super long, but it's pretty long.
Yeah, it's pretty long. And like you can't apparently the trained athlete couldn't walk for that long. Also, the
Hmm.
costume was too realistic at the time of, like during that time.
Mm-mm.
All like it looked
Yeah.
too real. Um, they there are theories that a Walt Disney makeup artist was hired to do the costume But the thing is,
Mm.
he also did the costume for the Planet of the Apes. And if you look at the Planet of the Apes, which happened years later, okay, I might need to fact check
It's
that.
not.
It's not the same. Like,
Yeah, and
if
then I think he also said in an interview that that is the thing was really hard to is going to be really hard to recreate even at this day and age or something.
no, at this day and age, it's
If I'm
actually
correct,
possible now because of CGI
is it?
and yeah,
Oh yeah,
we
yeah,
have technology,
yeah,
duh.
CGI, but
But
like
back then it
no,
wasn't.
like an actual. No, I was thinking of an actual a physical suit, not edited or CGI or like whatever. It's like a physical suit. Oh,
I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I believe that we do have the technology for that now. I mean, we can literally print 3D things.
I mean, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So, one thing that I noticed on the video though, it was super distracting. Um, he kept the guy. I'm not sure who it was. It was either who was
The guy who was holding the camera.
it was either Roger or Bob.
Mm-hmm.
He kept saying crick instead of creek.
Crick.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, okay.
like oh I saw it on the other side of the creek, and then I'm like what um and then he kept saying the word crick, and then I couldn't get it off my brain for like 2 hours. Like it just kept repeating crick. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with the story. I
Crick.
started already. Crick. So just
Crick.
crick. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. That's my fart. Right now, we can't say for sure if Bigfoot was real or not. So, you know. But it did happen in real life. That's why
Mhm.
it's a fart. That's it. That's my fart. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you. Thank you. Yay.
Okay, when we come back, it'll be Nina's turn to tell her fart. And okay, but
Audio's
first,
not that good.
we're gonna be taking a break and then call me back.
Okay.
We'll take a break. Here we go. We'll be right back. Call back. Hey Nins, do you wanna tell them Nins?
Have you left your review in yet? No? Well, what are you still doing here? Go and write a review on Facebook or iTunes.
Okay. I'll just, let's get back to the show. And welcome back. Okay, so it's Niña's turn to tell her story. Do you want me to play the first theme song or the second theme song?
Whichever you like.
Something for your ear hole, a tale to scare. This one talks about a murder, that one wails about a ghost, and will Niña read them? Yes, indeed. Now something for your ear holes, a tale to scare. Searching here and there and everywhere, crying stories. Niña, please, can't you read them? Oh, yes, she do.
Wait, Niña,
Yeah.
I just had an idea.
But
What if we played both theme songs at the same time?
I think that's a bad idea. But
Here we
okay.
go.
Oh my Niña, there she goes something again. For my ear, she's got something for you. Oh, you listen.
You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head.
Try not to get paranoia. Now something for your ear
Ready now?
Good job. Yeah.
Go. Go.
Uh, so I didn't catch what you mentioned earlier before we took a break, but I will be talking about something that's not entirely real, but made an impact in real life. I'm talking about a very fictional horror character. It's not Cthulhu though, but it is something with tentacles. I'm talking
Okay.
about Slenderman.
Where are you going with this?
I don't know, but I am talking about Slenderman though.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. It's not
so
Cthulhu, but it does have tentacles. I'm like, what?
because
Are we talking
Cthulhu does
about
have
Japanese
tentacles.
um that
No,
genre of okay, Nins, I I want this show to be family friendly.
family friendly. We talk about murder and horror and all that crap.
Family friendly horror comedy podcast. That's what I want.
Sure, sure. We are sure. Anyways, I'm talking about Slenderman today.
Okay.
For those who don't know, originally Slenderman was this is like as far as I know the real origin of the fictional character. Um, Someone was like having a contest of photo editing because back in the day, photo editing was just like a new thing. So someone basically photoshopped a a picture of Slenderman, like behind like a group of kids
Like playing?
that are walking. Hmm?
Was it that one? Is that's the first picture of
As,
Slenderman
yeah,
ever? Like they were like
as
playing
far
on the
as I know.
playground? Or
Where are you getting this photo? No,
I seem
not.
to remember like two kids playing or walking or what, and then there was like this, Slenderman wasn't that obvious, but you could see him in the distance, and that's what made it creepy.
I'm not sure, but this I sent you a photo. I sent you a photo of the first, like as far as I know, this is the first photo of Slenderman.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, hold
it's
on.
not super creepy, but it starts.
The girl in the
It
front
starts that way.
looks like my sister.
So like you see a kid sort of walking, and then they look scared, and then like further behind them.
It's okay for those. Okay, I'm gonna describe the photo. It's black and white. So
Yeah.
there are like about a dozen children or teenagers walking towards the camera, and then there's one girl who looks like my sister looking into the camera, and
Hi,
then
Bella.
there's this weird shape at the back that looks like a vase, and it's white, and it's like doesn't even look like Slenderman at all, but you can tell that it's Slenderman. Oh, okay. He's doing that thing like the Virgin Mary pose where like, "Ooh, come now, my child." Do you get what I'm saying? Like, or like
Yeah.
not Virgin Mary, but like an angel, like, or like Storm from X-Men, like floating up, and then her arms are like wide open, like not arms. Yeah, arms are wide open, fingers, palms are pointing towards the sky. Yeah, that's what Slender Man is doing. And it actually looks like Slender Man is wearing a robe, and he's taken off like half of the robe. So it's like one half, like a part of the robe is on his shoulder, and then like the other side it's like down to his arm, and it's like super sensual. And okay, this is weird, Nins. What photo did you send me?
I don't know that's a photo I know that started the whole thing, but the story that I'm gonna be talking about is a story of three girls from Wisconsin. This
Okay.
was back in 2014, where these three girls, they're friends, they're classmates, but for some reason, two of them, Morgan and Anissa,
Okay.
decided
Lisa.
that they stabbed. They decided to stab their other friend named Peyton, just to please Slenderman. So, because by doing or by sacrificing Peyton and like stabbing her and leaving her,
They
they stabbed her
sacrificed
like 19
Peyton to
times.
Satan.
Yeah, but instead of Satan, it's just Slenderman.
Okay, I just wanted it to rhyme.
Yeah.
Anyway.
um, yeah, she was stabbed. She was attacked by her two friends, and um, this was when I think back in 2004. I think it's one of the hypes of Slenderman because the trend goes up and down. But you know how it is with Monster, Monster top 10. They change every few years.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they decided that we have to do this to her so that Slenderman doesn't come to harm from our families. She was stabbed 19 times and she actually barely survived the attack. Um, there's I think an
Wait, this
interview of
happened in
her.
real life?
Yeah, this happened in real life. These two people attacked Slenderman, and
Are you sure
I'm
it
sorry,
wasn't a
attacked their
movie?
friend. No, it's not a movie.
Okay. Okay, and then
It's on BBC News. It's on um like all others sites, and then there's also a couple of interviews here and there. I think the video I sent to you was ABC News of the survivor talking about the whole incident. This was
so
last year,
there's only one
2019.
person who survived the
There are actually other cases where there are other teens who stabbed other people because of the sort of obsession with Slenderman.
okay.
In cosmopolitan.com, I'm reading.
So it's an 8.
There's this.
Okay, I'm watching the video you sent me and it's like an 8-minute video and then this man is like interviewing this teenage girl. I can't really hear what they're saying because I put the volume down, but
So Morgan, the one of the girls that he's being interviewed, she's one of the girls who stabbed their friend.
okay.
In the interview, she's afraid that the Slenderman would harm their families. That's why they basically did it. So this is like they were talking about like this. You see photos of three girls, right? These three girls, they're all friends and so forth.
Okay.
But like,
Okay, the
yeah.
whole
So
time Peyton was screaming in agony. I didn't want
mhm,
to do this. Morgan said, I was
mhm,
afraid of what would happen if I didn't.
mhm.
And then cuts 2 shots of Slender Man with weird nail extensions.
Fingers. Yeah, it's obviously.
um, okay, it's just giving a background. I'm skipping.
Yeah, but yeah, you can just like skip through it, but she basically talks about the incident. That's the entire video. She basically talks about the incident. This is not the only time that people have been involved with stabbing other people just for Slenderman. It says here on Cosmopolitan that a 13-year-old Ohio girl believed to be obsessed with Slenderman attacked her mom with a knife because of Slenderman. Then the same year, a 14-year-old girl from Florida reported to set her house on fire after reading about Slenderman.
What? What is?
Because
Okay,
like they believe that oh, Slenderman's gonna get them, and like they have to like sacrifice someone or like do some dumb shit so that
I
Slenderman
bet
doesn't come for
you
them.
I bet you the person who did the first Photoshop of Slenderman must feel super guilty about what's happening in the world after that blew up.
Yeah, most likely he did. Because
I
like as far as I know, he just made it and he published it on 4chan. Give me 1 second. Let me look up his name.
It's
I
raining
opened
right
it
now,
early.
so it's gonna be super loud. Oh god.
Mm.
Anyway,
Um. Yeah, but this
ambiance.
guy, he he had this thing made in real life so that he could. It's not really a contest. I think I'm not entirely sure, but he posted it on 4chan and it blew up. It became this urban legend, and it became into this internet mythology in a way. So
Okay.
yeah, that's my entire story. Don't stab people and sacrifice them to God knows who.
Don't stab people for Slenderman, because Slenderman isn't
No.
real. First of all.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all,
Mm-hmm.
Slenderman is super skinny and tall.
Mm.
He's tall.
Third is just
He's dark.
don't stab people. Just don't stab people. Long
He's
story short.
tall. He's dark. I'm not sure if he's handsome because he doesn't have a face, but his facial features do suggest that he's handsome. So, do I call him Daddy Slenderman? Daddy. Okay. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, it's raining really hard right now. I believe there's like a whatchamacallit, like a storm that's heading
I was
Philippines.
gonna say tsunami, but like no, that's not gonna happen.
It's not a tsunami. Tsunamis happen
Yeah,
because of
exactly.
earthquakes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Because
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
But it's dying down now anyway. So, yeah, thank you so much, Niña. I love that fart.
Anytime.
That fart smelled
You're
good.
welcome.
What'd you think of
Yeah.
that fart, Tirso?
That was a nice fart.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I like it sounds echoey.
Don't mind it.
Just saying.
Okay. So, we'll be taking one last break, and when we come back, we actually have we actually have a recording.
Oh,
An audience, no, a friend sent in a recording of their fart, and I haven't heard it.
nice. Oh, nice.
So I should really be checking on it. I should really check before I do stuff like this, like playing it on
It's fine.
the air. Because what
It's
if
fine.
no, but what if it's like weird people? I'm not saying that this person who sent this fart is weird, but like, what if it's like messed up people sending their audio recordings and we just play it on the air?
Then we hear messed up people play their recordings on the air. That's it. And then
And
we never talk about it ever again.
and we cut
It's
it out
fine.
of the podcast, or
I mean, we
okay,
could just talk about it. We can cut it out and we can just talk about it and tell them that, oh, we listened to a very weird shit.
anyway, yeah. So I trust this friend because this
Hi,
friend
friend.
is a real life friend of ours, and she listens to the
I know
show.
who. Hi. Hi.
So we'll be right back. We'll be right back. I don't know how to end. I don't know how to go to break. We'll be right back.
Hi, dogs.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Andrew. You may know me as the co-host of the frightening, alarming, real-life tale show. But did you know that I also make video blogs? Yeah, they're all on Facebook. So come and join me in all the crazy adventures that I get up to at www.facebook.com/The Andrew Tops. That's TheAndrewTops. See ya!
And welcome back. Okay.
Hello.
So it stopped raining, so I'm pretty sure we can record. But the
Nice.
my puppy
Barking.
is barking.
Hi, pups.
Um,
Oh, I forgot to mention kanina pa. It's been in my head, but like I keep forgetting to mention. The lights were blinking earlier, so in any case, I you don't hear from me,
Oh my
it's most
god, I
likely
didn't know that they were
um
fans of Blackpink. I'm a Blink
uh,
too.
oh, okay.
Just, okay.
And I have no idea.
I'm ki- I'm not kidding. Kidding, not kidding. Okay. So if you cut
Yeah.
out,
In any
it
case, you don't
means
hear from me.
the power went out. Okay.
Power went out. Yeah.
Okay. So I opened the file and it's
Hmm.
oh my god, Kuri.
It's an hour long.
It's 11
Hi,
minutes long.
Chris. Okay, we have time. It's
Okay.
fine.
It's fine. Um I really should have edited this, but I'm going to go into it not edited.
Go.
Kuri, we love you and everything that we will
Love you,
say,
Chris. Hi.
everything that we will talk about is purely because we're close
We
friends.
love you.
I feel I sound like I'm going to insult Kuri. I'm not, by the way. I'm not.
You do.
I'm not gonna insult Curry. Okay. So she sent in a fart and then um it's 11 minutes long and why don't I just play it for everyone? Here we go. Playing.
Hello, how are you guys? Okay,
Hi,
so I'm
Curry.
really like kind of like lazy when it comes to typing, so I decided to opt for talking to you like this. So,
Okay, first of all, that's why it's long because you didn't you wanted to um uh you were you didn't want to type. Okay.
yeah,
Understandable.
I've always wanted
Yeah.
to share my story in farts, and
And
well,
we'd love to hear your story on farts. Okay. Anyway.
there's a lot of
I like this
stories
is
that I
gonna be
wanted to
longer
tell, but
because we keep
I don't
pausing.
even know where to start. Well, I'll probably. Let me see. Which one should I talk about?
Okay. So she
I
has
like how
a list.
she's gonna choose still. I love you, Corey.
Love you, of course. She's gonna choose. Okay. Okay. Oh, I love this already. I love this already. I love this so much. Okay.
Same.
One of the most scariest thing that happened to me. Well, it was when I was a kid, back in my hometown. Me and my cousin were well, let me go back first. Wait.
Okay. What? Okay, go course.
I don't know how to do this. So
Don't
before
worry,
Love you,
course.
Chris. It's
Don't
okay.
worry, course. We don't
We
either.
don't know either.
Okay. Okay, play.
I do the present. Let me talk to you about the past. Wait, is it? It's still the past, but it's the present. And
Yeah, we get
that's
it. We get it. We get it. Course. Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
sorry, but yeah, back in my hometown in Kidapawan, it was kind of like
Kita Pawan.
a really bukid place, a really provincial place
Mountainous.
wherein
Yeah,
there
yeah,
was
yeah.
like a lot of woods. People would like sleep at 7 p.m. and then all the
Wait,
lights.
what? People sleep at 7 p.m.?
Yeah.
Bedtime is 7 p.m.?
Yeah.
We're recording
People
this at 8:30. So, we are way past our bedtime, Nins.
There are people asleep. Shh. Shh. I
We
know.
are being
Shh.
so we have to whisper. Of course, you have to whisper.
I know.
by that time, and yeah, it's really a provincial city, and there's like a lot of things going on in that place, like well in
What was she like? There must be more to this provincial life. Okay, it's Beauty and the Beast. Okay.
We're gonna
my
get
area
sued.
there was like a lot of white ladies, black ladies, exorcism, yeah, that
All
kind
sort
of
of colored
thing.
ladies.
Yeah, I know. And even my house,
Nit.
in my house, the lot that my house is like the house my the,
Okay, so the I don't know what it's called, but the is it a It's not a tuko. It's the thing that went. That's- Okay, I just wanted to say that. Nins,
Hello?
hello,
I'm sorry, nagakat ang audio.
come back, come back.
Yeah, hello. Hi. Hi. Call again?
Yeah, hello. Okay na.
Okay, better. Hi.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Continuing. We're still 1 minute and 53 seconds in the story. By the way, it's gonna be long. Okay.
The lot my the
Nice.
lot my house is in.
Go.
Yeah, I think that's the right one. There are kind of like dwarves, as like a quack doctor would say. Like there's a dwarf in my place, but I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about that. Well, this story happened when I was a kid. Me
A young boy.
and my cousin.
When I
Well, I
was
can call him.
a young boy. Okay. Sorry, Chorus. We keep interrupting you. We
I'm
love you.
sorry.
We love
I
you.
just had to.
Okay.
I just had
Continue.
to. I'm sorry.
Cousin, but he's my nephew. But he's my cousin because we're almost at the same
Wait,
age.
what? Chorus?
Cousin slash
His
nephew.
baby-
Okay,
baby
sure.
sister.
We'll roll with that.
So we're almost at the same age.
Wait, I'm gonna rewind a little
Yeah,
bit.
me and Mike not gonna talk about that. Well,
Hello, A.
this story
Yeah, I rewinded it
happened
a little bit.
when I was a kid. Me and my cousin. Well, I can call him cousin, but he's my nephew. But he's my cousin because we're almost at the same
Cousin
age.
nephew. Okay.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
his nephew, but he calls him cousin because they're around the same age.
The same age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, me and my cousin were ordered to buy diapers for his baby sister. So
So, her
exactly,
niece.
we were
Exactly.
scared to go out that night because kind of like it's really scary night because there were no lights in the streets. Well, aside from the lights in front of our house, but there's really no light in our street. And yeah, and the sari store is like pretty far from my house, and it's kind of like a long walk. But then we were forced to go out and buy some diapers. So we decided my cousin would and I would like go go get some kind of like weapons, some sticks and all because we were
Okay. We're afraid of
We
ghosts.
need weapons.
We need weapons like sticks.
We need sticks.
Oh, the ghosts can go through stuff. We will use stick. We love you, of course. Okay.
Stick.
Ah.
Can you? Yeah, like
It's
like
so
it's
cute.
cute. Like
Diba?
thinking for like look. It's like if you think of it, she was how old when this happened?
Well, she
like
didn't say what
she would be
age,
like
but she
really
said she was
young.
a kid. Yeah, and
Yeah, but like imagine like a little kid like thinking, "I will defend myself with a stick."
you know what I did?
Cutie,
Going off tangent a little
What?
bit. I would use a
you
blanket.
defended yourself with a stick.
No, I defended myself with a blanket. Do you do that when you go to bed?
Oh, you hide under the bed. Yeah, you hide under the blanket
No, like when you sleep.
because the
and
monsters
then-
can't get you.
Yeah, the monsters can't.
Monsters
touch-
can't get you if you're under the blanket. That's
Yes.
the rule.
That's the rule. Okay, let's
That's
go back.
the one rule.
really afraid that night because something was really weird that night. So yeah, we walked. It was really okay when we walked to the sari store and buy some Pampers, and then when we got back, the air kind of like really felt different because it kind of like, have you guys tried experiencing wherein the hairs in your back started to stand up? Yeah, that's
Yeah, I've experienced that before.
When you poop, I know it happens to you when you poop.
Don't out me like that.
what I felt. what I felt because
Love
there
you.
was kind of like before our house there was like this kind of like hilly slope.
Rain is here on
Yeah,
my end now.
before we reached the house. So
It's thunder here.
so like that. So on that top of the
Mm.
slope there was like I thought it was I saw a lady whose face I couldn't see. It was just a lady standing, and it really gave the chills. It really gave the chills in my back. Like all my hair in my back like really stood up. It's like playing it cool because I thought I was the only one who could see it. And then my cousin stopped stopped on his tracks and he was like, "Gang, ano yan?"
What did she say? She thought she's the only one who can see it, and then what
Yeah,
happens?
she thought she was the only one who could see it, but then um his nephew, her nephew, cousin, her cousin, nephew, cousin, cousin.
Hello?
Hello? I wasn't sure. Um the nephew said, okay, I think she's going to get into it.
It started like, oh my god, it was so scary and everything went by so fast. The air got really cold. All our blood run out. Like all our blood, the blood in our bodies drained because it was really scary because I thought it was only me who I saw it and then my cousin saw it too. And we were like, oh fuck it, it's probably like. And then when he asked about that, like, what's that thing standing over there? It was like, oh, it's a little bit far from us. But then suddenly, when he noticed it too and spoke to me about it, the lady just kind of like vanished and then appeared a little bit closer to us. And then that's when it's kind of like fast, really fast in a zigzaggy way.
What?
The way she'd appear and then disappear, she would like come closer to us, and that's how we panicked, and then we
What the
ran to our
fuck?
house, really scared, and and our feet were injured because we were really scared because it was going close to us really fast.
Eh.
And yeah, I noticed there was no feet. So guys, it was really a white lady and we
Oh
couldn't
my
see its
god.
face. It was so scary. It was a scary experience, and that's how we that's
Hello?
how I think
Hello.
the first, well, the most extreme, not the extreme but second extreme
Oh,
kind
so
of
you
like
have,
frightening experience
okay, so
in
you
my
have an
life. And
extreme
even if you can
course.
ask my cousin, he can vouch for it because whenever that memory comes up, I always ask him if I was like, I was like, was it really a dream or not? So I always ask him sometimes to confirm it did really happen to us, and he says yes, it did happen, and it was really scary, and I couldn't forget about it. We couldn't forget about it. It was kind of like a scary experience. Yeah, because a lot of things are going on around that area. As far as I know, the house next to us burned, and then there's like kind of like a lurking spirit down there. And in our lot, there's like a dwarf staying there, as the quack doctor would say, guarding the gold. But I don't know if that's true because we didn't find any gold. So he's probably hiding it. And then the house next to us is a haunted house. Yeah, I know, a haunted house. It's like a shitty. It's not shitty. It's still home, but hey, it's scary, and you get to get used to it. And whenever I remember when I was like in elementary and high school, whenever I eat breakfast, the window on our house is looking. Whenever I eat breakfast, okay, so I'm like,
Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to stop Kuri here. I'm gonna skip a little bit because we want to hear this part from Kuri herself.
Hello?
Hello. So I kind of continued on with the recording, Nins. You there? Nah, she'll hear it when she listens to the episode. Anyway, I'm gonna have to stop Kuri here. And I'm going to invite Kuri for next time when we come when like for the next episode because I want to hear about the time where she sat down and had a meal for elementary school, like breakfast. Yeah, I'm gonna skip a little bit.
Guys can like sum it up for me or like make it more elaborate because I'm not really good at storytelling, you guys. I used to like writing, but now I don't. Okay. Okay, see you guys.
Bye, bye, Kuri.
Oh, is it okay to do shout out on my YouTube channel?
Sure.
Go please like and subscribe. My YouTube channel is Kristen Larua.
Go,
Okay,
course.
okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. So that was Kuri's fart. We are okay because it's a bit too long, and we already heard the main story. I'm gonna have to cut it there. I skipped a little bit to the future, and um, I want to hear the story from Kuri herself. Okay, so Niña is currently experiencing internet difficulties, so I'm gonna end the show on my own. That's it. That's it, you guys. That's it for the frightening, alarming real life tale show. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next week, we will try to get Kuri into the episode. So if I'm gonna message her after I record. And yeah, oh,
Hi.
Ninya, hi, you're back.
Yeah, I've been trying to connect and then like third time's the charm. Hi.
It's fine. Um,
Annoying. Though.
we are ending the show. Uh, you will never
Hello.
hear the fart anymore. I'll tell you all about it after. Hello? There
Hi.
she go. Oh, there you are. Okay.
What did you say?
Okay, so I finished the fart already.
What happened?
You'll hear it on the recording. I'll tell you after the recording. But basically, I'm gonna invite
Okay.
Kuri to the next episode. Is that okay with you?
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we might have another contender for
New
your
challenger.
a new challenger for the hosting role of the frightening, alarming real life tale show.
Sure.
That
Corey, please beat me. I want that.
No, don't say that. How could you? This is fun. This is
Love
fun.
you.
This is a fun show.
It is a fun fight.
Right. So
I never said it wasn't fun.
I didn't finish the audio because I wanted
Alright.
Kuri to tell the other
Oh, okay.
story. She has another story here.
Tell us
She's-
more. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I want her to tell us more.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you the main gist of the first story later. But we're gonna end the show now, okay?
Cutting in and out again.
All right, I'm gonna end the show because you're cutting in and out. Here we go. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Frightening, Alarming Real Life Tales show. Again, you can follow Niña on all her socials at Nin C Fernandez. That's NINCFERNANDEZ. I'm at the Andrew Tops on everything, and the show's Facebook and Twitter is at FARTSPod. If you've got a scary story you'd like to share, then you can email fartspod@gmail.com or message us on our socials. Till next week, bye!
Bye.
Bye. God, your internet is so bad now. Bye, Nins.
I can't hear you.
Bye.
Bye. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Frightening, Alarming Real Life Tales Show. You can follow Niña on all her socials at Nin C Fernandez. That's NINCFERN. Hold on. How do you spell your name?
One.
I forgot how to spell your name.